Hey guys, it's Danny. Alrighty, you'll never guess what we're gonna be testing today. Yep, we're gonna test something against spider mites. Lo and behold, I have a spider mite outbreak on this orchid, only this one, as far as I can see. This is my Citana, and it's pretty clear to see on the foliage that we have some spider mite activity, and I did see them. So I thought, well, I already kind of have a treatment. It's a DIY treatment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it down below to my video. Basically, what I try to do is find a solution for the horticultural oils that use mineral oil. And I found, well, body oil and baby oil. They use paraffin oil. So I developed my own DIY solution that has been working quite great on my orchids, I have to say. But then I was buying some stuff off of eBay, particularly Super Thrive, and the seller had the SMC Spider Mite Control, which I know about. I was seriously considering it at some point and decided, hey, why not? I'm gonna do a product review. Not all of you are very comfortable with baby oils and stuff like that on our orchids, and being that, if you don't have a proper sprayer with fine mist, you might actually get too much oil on the orchid and that will suffocate it. Overall, I think it's a good idea to try out a product specifically designed to eradicate pests and spider mites through suffocation. There is nothing toxic, by the way, about this product, and let me just show you some ingredients. It is made out of all sorts of oils. We have coriander oil, canola oil, and well, there you go. The mode of action is not systemic, it kills on the spot, and it's also a physical killer, acts through suffocation, therefore pests cannot develop immunity to this product. So I am very okay with this product being that it's non-toxic. Of course, we need to take some measures of precaution like gloves. We're dealing with a concentrated oil here. Maybe there are essential oils which we know can burn and irritate a little bit the skin. But other than that, I don't think we should have any issues. So when I saw spider mites on this orchid, I just placed my order for the Super Thrive, and then I saw it and wanted to do my treatment, and then I thought, hey, wait, I might actually test a product on her. So I ordered this one in due time, and I let the spider mite go crazy for an entire week on this orchid. It broke my heart, but you know, anything for the greater good. In any case, you can see the bud already has some damages, but it's okay. Alrighty then, so the product looks good, plant looks infested. All we need to do is prepare the mixture. Alrighty, so on the package we already have some instructions. They say to mix 25 milliliters of product with 1 liter of water. And that's a little bit scary because this means a concentration of 2.5%. In my DIY solution, I found fit to use 1%, maximum 2% oil within water. So, because this is a big concentration, I will follow their directions, but I will only try it on one leaf first. I already know how it looks like when it's too much. I've killed orchids with oil. It's one of the benefits of actually killing orchids with oil. You know when it's too much. Also, they don't say anything about mixing this product with soap, which helps actually. Whenever you mix oil with water, you will see you'll have a lot of separation no matter how much you shake that sprayer bottle. However, if you mix dish detergent, everything becomes a little bit more fluid. The particles, should I call them like that? The droplets of oil are actually not that big and they have less chances to suffocate. So yet again, I know how it should look like in the bottle. First, we're gonna try it out without dish soap, but if I feel it's not okay, we're just gonna add dish soap. We're gonna test on one leaf, yes, but it would be nice not to lose the leaf, right? Alrighty, so now let's prepare the mix. Alrighty, so I'm actually not gonna prepare an entire liter, only 250 milliliters because this is just a test. So I have 250 milliliters of just plain water. It is actually osmosis water in my cup, which I will pour into my sprayer. As for the product, I'm just gonna pour it in a separate dish, which is clean, by the way. Okay, it actually smells nice, you guys. It smells like plants. It's not very potent, so that's good. Oh, this is so oily. This oil is so oily. Danny, stating the obvious since 2013. Alrighty then, so let's see how many milliliters we have here. If we have 6, then I'm gonna be happy. We have a little more than 6, but that's okay. I can pour it back. Everything is kind of clean and we don't need to maintain everything very sterile. So if you make a little bit of math, we see that the dosage for 250 milliliters should be around 6.20 something milliliters. I'm just gonna do 6 milliliters because it's already so much. Wow, it really smells like plants, medicinal plants. It doesn't smell bad. This needs to be washed, and everything else goes back because this was a perfectly clean dish, and we're not really keen on maintaining everything sterile. It's an oil, it can handle it. Let's give this a good shake. Oops, maybe not so good. Let's give it a mild shake. And oh my goodness, we have some sort of foam. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna try this on a leaf I don't need anymore. I know it sounds weird, but you'll see what I mean. You know what, you guys? I think this type of oil actually mixes a little bit better with water than the paraffin oil. It's just an impression, I don't know. It looks as though it already has some sort of something in it. I don't know. So, let's give it a good shake. Okay, not such a good shake. A mild shake. And let's spray this leaf. Alrighty, so now we're gonna let this leaf dry out and then we'll see how the oil sits on it. Alrighty guys, so I'm back. What I wanted to show you was that this oil doesn't separate as much from the water when you leave the sprayer just sit without agitation. So that's a thing that I can tell you the paraffin oil doesn't do. That one does indeed separate. So from this point of view, I have to say, kind of like it. It does actually look like it has something more than oil here. I might be wrong. I do like how it manifests. However, there will be separation and there will be big blobs of oil. How did it disperse on the leaf? Well, it dispersed pretty evenly and pretty heavy as well. I mean, this leaf is, you can see how shiny it is. This leaf is completely saturated in oil. I think the recommended dosage is a little bit too extreme. Look at this. It is indeed pretty even. I'll give it that. It's not like blobs of oil. But you know what? Maybe this type of oil is breathable. I don't know. I'm willing at this point to sacrifice one leaf from that plant, only one leaf. And it's this one, and you know why? It already has quite a lot of spider mite damage. Just look at it. So it has a lot of spider mite damage. I burnt this leaf with alcohol sometime in the past. I would not mind if this leaf goes away. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try out the concentration and just assume this leaf will go away. If it doesn't go away, then you know, that's great. But this plant is actually a good candidate to test this product on because it is a very sensitive plant when it comes to leaves. We're just gonna spray the entirety of the leaf, protecting the other leaves and also the pseudobulbs, by the way. Good idea to spray everything. The underside as well. And this is actually what's most sensitive, the underside. Righty then. I have to tell you, it does smell nice. This thing smells okay. Now, I have no doubt that it does affect spider mites. It is oil. I know oil works on them, and judging by how it looks like, how oily it is, it will definitely kill the spider mites. However, we need to find the solution so it doesn't kill orchids as well. Okay, so quite a lot of time has passed and my leaf is completely dry, but does it look dry? Not really, and this is because it is covered in oil. Oh my goodness, let's see. And on my finger, there is a lot of oil. No, this is definitely too much for orchids, let's say. I don't know about other plants, but this will definitely suffocate this leaf. Alrighty, so here we are 5 days later, and surprise, surprise, the leaf that I treated with full strength did not yellow off. It didn't even get splotches. Now, usually when you get a lot of oil on the leaf, it starts to sink in, or actually the leaf absorbs it, and it starts to look something like this. When you have that, you know you're in trouble, but usually that happens really fast. And with the paraffin oil, if you overdo it, it can happen. It appears that with this one, it did not. Don't get me wrong though, the leaf is, wow, it's super oily. I feel it on my fingers. It's slightly tacky, yes, but it would appear that the oil was not absorbed by the plant, which is good. I don't really know if it will remain good. I mean, yes, it's pretty clear to see that the oil is kind of breathable because the leaf is still okay, but I cannot vouch for 1 month from now. Maybe it can take 1 month for the leaf to finally suffocate. Therefore, I treated the rest of my plant with a concentration of 1% of the same product, simply because I do believe orchids are a little bit more sensitive, especially this one. And I can still see the oil, I can definitely feel it, but it's not as tacky as that one. So I feel more secure or actually safer with a lower dosage. I'm not saying that the product has wrong instructions, but it might very well be that orchids are different and more sensitive than other plants. That product is not made for orchids necessarily, it is just used for orchids as well. Other than that, though, it is quite a nice, let's say, product. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm 100% sure it's working. As I was saying, the only method that I found works 100% against spider mites is oils. So I am fully confident that this works and it actually will get me rid of the spider mite infestation. What I'm not 100% sure of is the concentration that should be used with orchids. Even though this leaf looks shiny, you can see it's very shiny, it feels tacky, it feels really saturated in oil, it did not absorb anything. I also sprayed this oil on a few more leaves, a Phalaenopsis, which really it's not worth showing because there was no change, and on the Zygopetalum leaf, and again, no change, no splotches, no signs of yellowing or anything of the sorts in 5 or 6 days. So overall, I enjoyed using this product and I was very happy about the fragrance. I absolutely hate neem oil because of the fragrance, and not only, neem oil does not mix with the water, does not spread evenly, and misses spider mites, and it leaves the orchid smelling so bad in my opinion. And also neem oil tends to be rather expensive as well, so I would just totally ditch the neem oil and go for something like this. But of course, if you want the DIY solution, remember you have the link down below. That one works as well, and it is based on paraffin oil, which is a mineral oil contained by horticultural oils. So definitely works, but you do have to be very careful. Do not use a lot of it. Mix it very well, add some dish soap, and get a fine mist sprayer. Do not go with the big nozzled pump sprayers. Those things, yes, they do the job fast, but they're not as good, and you'll end up with splotches of oil on the orchids, which is not good at all. And there we have it. This has been the review. I will continue to use this. I have a few outbreaks and it smells so nice. I purchased it, so why not? I'm gonna use the body oil on my body and continue to use this. It smells wonderful. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this useful. I will link you down below to this product. I purchased it from eBay, but it's a pretty popular product, at least in Europe. Not entirely sure in the USA, but I will check it out. Definitely on eBay you can find it, and you have additional links in the description down below. So if you've enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Please give it a thumbs up, a share would be wonderful. And if you like to watch other orchid videos from me and stay up to date, just subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Bye! Somehow this display of Hoyas is really beautiful right now, but these Hoyas started to climb up the wall, so I need to find some bigger trellises for them. Problem is, the bigger the trellis or the stake, the heavier it is as well. Remember what happened to the other Hoyas? Yeah, I need to find a solution to stabilize the pots and the trellises, and at the same time get a pretty looking trellis in a world of non-existent trellises at the store. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle with the Hoyas, but I'll find something.